Do you wonder what this is gonna look like with fenders and wheels on it? So do I. Let's do that today. I'm gonna put my NVX wheels on here. I'm gonna place the fenders on temporarily, but we'll figure out what we need to do to clean up those fenders. And then before I can push this out, I need to get underneath, clean up that brake leak again, and put the adjustable parking brake cable on. And then after that's done, we're gonna put it down on its wheels. We're gonna check the stance and we're gonna take a look. That's my plan. We'll figure out if we can get there or not. Probably not gonna, I'm gonna stitch this together with like a couple days too. Yeah, let's get those fenders and see what they look like. These are fender hardware. I almost want to clean this up before I put it on the car. This is how horrendous it looks. All right, I'm gonna put tape along the bottom of this. You know what? It doesn't look that bad. Granted, it needs a lot of work. There's a rusty dinger here. I kind of want to weld this, but I know I'm just going to fuck it up. I was thinking maybe instead of welding that, I will just get the block-off plate. Now, one other poison pill here is that these are 89 fenders. I might modify these where you put like a slice right here. And it kicks the front forward a little bit, so it's more like the 91 through 93. I don't know, we'll see. Let's tape this one up too. You know what? No matter what paint job I'm gonna do on these, can't be worse than this shit, right? This one also has a rusty dinger up here. Couple rusty dingers. Oh shit. What do we think? The husky hair off of there. I'm telling you guys, it might not come through on camera, but this looks pretty badass. I am a little concerned about, well, it doesn't really come forward. I should be more concerned about space back here. Might have to do a little bit of tweaking. All right. Let me go bolt the other side up and we'll regroup. Dudes, holy crap, hold on. I don't know if you folks are seeing what I'm starting to see. There's like a little bit poked in the front, and that's because I have the 96 plus spindles on it. Starting to look alive. This must have been painted. Interesting. Very close though. Maybe I'll just buy some 91 to 93 fenders. If not, I'm gonna try to do the cut a pie shape, like a little wedge, and then you just push this forward. I don't know if that's the problem though. That's tight. What do they say though, like an inch is a mile? Seems like there's plenty of room. I don't know, we'll have to figure this out. But a little bit extra room here in the front. What I'm thinking of is I'll try to modify these fenders because they're kind of crap anyway. And if I can do that, then I could save, I think it's like 300 bucks on fenders plus shipping, whatever that would be. We'll see, I don't really know. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna buy the 91, 93 fender spats for the GT, and then we'll just try to make them fit. We'll pull this in because it's gonna hide everything. Almost looks like a car. I really got to get these doors back on though. And then after that, I'm going to have to buy, I think I'm going to get a Stalker front end and a Cobra rear, and then the GT ground effects to go in between. I have my GT ground effects, so I'll see if I can clean them up. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really up to that part of the project yet though. Really, I'm just saving up for the transmission. I think that's it for me for today, but not this video. So the next thing I'm going to do is tomorrow morning, I'm going to come out here, fix that brake leak once and for all, famous last words, and then the adjustable parking brake cable. See you then. What are you? By the way, with the fender on, notice a problem here? Yeah, that's not going to fit under the stock hood. Neither is that air intake. All right, so we're back on installing the adjustable doohickey here. I am going to just pop this out. I undid the bottom part. This thing looks ratty as hell. I'm going to just take these off because I think this has to push in through the top. So let's just start taking this apart. We will see what we need to do. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Put some gloves on because this is pretty gross. I don't know what this was too. Have I never taken this out of the car? So it has to come up through here like this. Let me just try pushing this up through the bottom so I can take this over to the workbench. Let's take this to the bench. Should we clean this thing up first? It's really disgusting. Is it loose at all? Yeah, okay, so it is loose. There we go. I should really clean this up. Folks, I can't do it. I have to clean this up. Even if you're not going to see this, I have to do it. I'm going to lightly sand this just to get this real flaky stuff off. And then I'm going to spray it with rust reformer, and I'll let that dry while I take care of the rear brakes. And then after that, we're going to put the car down on its wheels, and we're going to check the stance. I think I should probably hit this with the parts washer. All right, I'm going to take this to the parts washer first, clean all this crap out. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit, and then while that's drying, take a look at the brakes. Wait a minute, we gotta clean this up too. I'm just gonna clean this out by hand, and then hit that with some rust reformer. Let's prep spray that. Real nice, right? I think we're good here too. Just a couple coats of rust reformer. Let's pull this off. Yeah, not bad. All right. All right, next thing, let's look at the brakes. Hopefully we can figure out if there's a leak and where it's leaking from and finish it off, because I'd like to get this thing on its wheels today. It's still wet. Ouch. don't really want to go that much harder on that one. Oh, Jesus. Watch gotta come off. Let me just tighten that one thing over there, and then we'll call this good to go. Okay. I am not comfortable tightening this any further, and I'm already seeing a drip coming out. It's still leaking. Alright, I'm gonna go pump the brake. You let me know if you see anything come out of there. What do we got? Oh yeah, that's still leaking. I don't know if you can see anything. I apologize. I think that's my biggest problem right there. Let's go try to pump that brake again. Oh, maybe we did it. I think we did it. I'm gonna call that a win. Yeah. How do I get this through in the first place? I can go this way. There we go. To get some of this white lithium grease on the inside of this since I washed it all off. This is like just propelling. What a clusterfuck. Jesus. Highly suggestive. Cool. Let's go to the car. Perfect. Alright, so we got this from the where does this go on top? Now, this threaded part is going to be very long, and we don't need it to be this long. Okay, I'm going to go look on the top just to make sure we have this all set up. Okay, so it's all set up. It's in the groove. Now, I don't know how tight to make this, so I'm just gonna keep going until it sounds like a guitar string. Just kidding, don't make it go that tight. Get some of this slack out of here. Don't forget you have slack up on top too. Now you could trim this so it's not quite this long. Totally up to you. Like this is not really pulling on these yet, so. Still feels too floppy to me. Don't forget, cables can stretch a little bit over time. Alright, let's test this out, see if we like the way it feels. We do not like the way that feels. Alright, let's try that. Let's tighten this up. I think this is fine where it is. It's still a little loose, but I think my handbrake itself is not, doesn't notch. So, alright, we're gonna lock this in here just for now. If we need to adjust it later, we can. It's the whole point of getting an adjustable cable, right? Oh, that hurt my knee really bad. There we go. Hell yeah. All right, that's re-riveted. This thing is installed on top so that we can... Yeah. Cool. It looks better than it did, right? Somewhat? All right. I think we're ready to put it back on the ground. All right, she's on. Hold on. Let me explain something. I might have screwed up. Car's back down on the ground, but what I realized is that I might have used stock springs in the rear, plus the coilovers in the front. Yeah, so the rear is a little bit in space, and the front is actually much better than I thought it would be, and I'll show you why. But first, let me push this out. Folks, she's coming together. Okay, so first thing I wanted to mention is I'm not that worried about the wheels anymore. I'm not that worried about the front because look at this. If you look at these where they actually sit, that's not bad. I think it'll be fine, actually. The rear looks good. Let's check the other side. The rear looks perfect. And then the front here, yeah, like it's gonna look like that. That looks perfect. All right, so I'm not that worried about that anymore. That's good. Yeah, look at this. You could fit an entire fist right here. And it's not because this is riding on the wheel or anything. It's just really high. I don't know what we'll do about this yet. We're gonna do something, but I don't really care right now. Look at this. It's out of the garage, on the wheels, with fenders. It's got a wheel, it's got a seat, you know, it just needs doors. I guess I'll do doors next weekend. Also, these fenders have to come off and get cleaned up. This one I'm pretty sure is a factory fender. The back looks ridiculous at that height, but we'll fix that. I'm actually okay with the height currently set on the coilovers right now. I'm not mad at it. That's pretty much all I had planned on doing for today. Today is actually Father's Day, so happy belated Father's Day to everybody watching. If you like this video, drop me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Why is everything gotta be so explosive all the time? Oh, Jesus Christ. I have to figure out some other way of doing this. This is stupid as hell.